Hello again! My name is Penny and I'm here to do another Goodwill outlet haul. So first of all, I wanted to say thank you so much to everybody that's liked and subscribed and commented. It really does make my day, so thank you guys so much. So yeah, if you're just joining me, I sell on eBay and Poshmark. I've been doing it for about 9 months. Basically what I sell is vintage and pre-owned clothing. This last trip to the Goodwill outlet was really good, especially for vintage. I found a lot of really cool stuff and I'm really excited to show it to you guys. This time I actually did it differently for this. I looked everything up and found prices before I did the video. So I'll actually be able to give you a little more information than usual, and I'm definitely going to do that from now on because I feel like I didn't have as much information going in. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started. So this first one is a Chicago Bulls long sleeve shirt. It's got a spell out on the sleeve. And that is from just MBA, and it's a size large. So that's going to be $19.99. So this next one's a really cool vintage piece. The label is Protest, which I really like the design of that. And that is a size large, and it's actually 100% silk, which is really cool. And so I really like these silk jackets that are cool colors. There's the back. It's in like perfect condition. Super cool like mustardy yellow color with black sleeves. So this next one is from Disney Parks, and that's a size large. And here's what it looks like. So it's this cool kind of like zipper front kind of track jacket, but what's really cool and what caught my eye was the logo on the front. It's kind of like partially embroidered, partially screen printed, but it's from 2013 and it's got all the icons of the parks, which is really cool. So this next one is new with tags, which I always love to find. It's from Torrid, but it's with Disney's The Nightmare Before Christmas, which is really cool. Or I guess they call it Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas. So it was originally $34.90, and this is what it looks like. It's a really cool Nightmare Before Christmas print. And then there's the back. So that is a size Torrid 3, which is 3X or 3XL. So it's super cool, brand new with tags, and I'm going to be selling that for, or I'm going to be listing that for $19.99. So this right here is one of my favorite finds from yesterday. It is an Urban Outfitters brand one, which if you watched a couple videos ago, I was talking about how I never find stuff that's Urban Outfitters brand, but I found one again. It's a size large, and it's this super pretty, basically like bandeau kind of crop top with these really pretty gold sleeves. Now that I'm looking at it, it looks like there's a little bit of like fraying on the sleeves, so I'll just include that in the pictures and the listing, but other than that, it's super cute. Again, I kind of want to keep it, but I don't think it's the right size for me, but if anyone's thinking about it, it is so nice. I love the gold and the shimmery, and yeah, just super cute. So this next one was one that I was very excited to learn about. So it's actually vintage Victoria's Secret, and these ones with the gold people call gold label, just so you know, a little information there. That's a size medium, and it's basically this really pretty purple robe, and I'm going to try to button it so you can see like the full effect. Here it is. It's this lovely purple robe. I guess it doesn't look as good when I hold it up as it would on your body, but it's got these really cool buttons for a closure instead of just a tie around the waist. And there's the back. But yeah, you can see it's got kind of like this floral purple print. But yeah, super cool. Vintage Victoria's Secret, there is definitely people looking for it out there. There are people out there looking for it. Words are hard. So that one I'm going to list for $22.99. So this next one is a really cool all over print shirt. And when I first saw it, I was like, what is that? But I really like the print. And then if you look closer, wait a second. Oh, it's a scene from Rogue One. So basically, if you look at the back here, you'll find out what it's for. And that is for the Orlando 2017 Star Wars celebration. So it's size 2X. And this particular one I didn't see a lot of, so I think it's one of the more rare shirts that people got from the event. Some of the stuff from the event was it's listed for a lot, or it sold for a lot because it was harder to get. I'm going to list it $32.99, which I think is a fair price because it is harder to find, but again, I'm always open to offers. So this next one was a heartbreaker. So basically, I looked in the bin and I saw this tag and I was like, ah, because I never, ever, ever have ever found Tory Burch. And it was a size medium, and look at it's cashmere and leather. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is the greatest thing I've ever found. And I took a look at it. It looked great. It's this really nice sweater with these like lovely buttons with the logo. I was like, oh, so great, cashmere and leather. And then I realized that this was happening at the collar, which is the most heartbreaking thing that has ever happened. I don't know if you can see it. So sad. So I am still gonna list it because it's still like a really cool sweater, and honestly, like, if I had sewing skills, I would fix it, but I do not. So I'm not gonna make it worse. But if there's someone out there that does have sewing skills and wants to fix it, honestly, you could either keep it for yourself or you could sell it for a lot more, because it would sell for a lot more if it wasn't ripped. Heartbreak. So sad. So basically, I'm gonna auction it on eBay. I haven't figured out exactly what price. I'm thinking either $20 or $30 for starting price, because it is still worth a lot. It's just got that one thing wrong with it. So I'm not expecting anyone to buy it to wear like that, but I do expect someone will probably want it to fix it, and they can save a lot of money that way, because I think originally it was like $700. Crazy. This next one is a vintage piece, and that's a vintage champion. And that is a size small, and it's got someone's name written on it, whatever. But it's a Trinity College one. I had to look it up because I thought it was maybe the one in Dublin, but it's the one in Hartford, Connecticut. But it is vintage, it's college gear, so I knew it would sell. And that one I am going to list for $19.99. So this next one, the brand is Energy by Chico's, and both me and my boyfriend have been noticing that Chico's has been selling really well lately, so definitely keep an eye out. It's a size Chico's 3, which is an XL or 16, right? Yeah, I've memorized it now. I find a lot of this size, actually. And it's this really nice, I want to say it's a jacket. It's like a very lightweight jacket. That, or it's a zip-up shirt, which is very unlikely, but it's this really nice navy color. The sleeves are rolled up. It's got all this silver going on, so it's super nice. That one I am going to list for $20 on Poshmark. So next one, you know I like to grab leather when it looks like it's in good condition. I used to grab any leather I could find because leather, it does sell. This one I grabbed because I've been a lot pickier, and I only grab the ones that I don't see any flaws with, just because they're easier to photograph and list. So this one seems like pretty much perfect condition. I'll double check, but it's a button front women's Wilson leather one. There's the back. And there's the very cool leather tag, and that's a size small. But yeah, super nice. That one, I believe I'm going to list for $26.99. So, you know, it's not a crazy amount, but it's more than most things. This next one is so cute. I thought it would be worth more, but I personally am so attached to these. So it's vintage Disney store tag, and it's a size XL. It's a super cute Eeyore one, and it says, "Another gloomy day," and there's a picture of Eeyore. And there's the back. But yeah, super good condition. Just a little bit of pilling on the front with the logos and stuff. But the rest of the sweater is in really good condition. So that one, I think it's going to be, yeah, just $19.99. Which, you know, to me it's worth more because I love Disney and I love Winnie the Pooh and Eeyore. But, you know, $19.99 for a sweater is totally good. So this next one I was really, really excited about. And it turns out they don't sell for as much as I was hoping, but basically it's this really nice Christian Dior 100% silk tie. It's got this cool geometric pattern on it. Doesn't have many flaws, just like a little bit of wear. But they actually don't sell for as much as I was hoping. I'm actually just gonna auction it off starting at $4.99. Hopefully it goes for something good, but you know, if it goes for $5, it is what it is. It probably cost me like 25 cents with how light it is. But yeah, kind of disappointing. So, you know, if you're thinking about picking up a Christian Dior tie, keep in mind they don't sell for quite as much as you'd hope. So next one, very similar to a piece I picked up the other day, and it's a BCBG velour hoodie. and there's the design on the front. It's kind of embellished and embroidered. The one on the back is really nice too, and it's all floral and shiny. But yeah, really good condition. Figured I'd pick it up. I like picking up BCBG. It doesn't always sell for a crazy amount, but it does tend to sell. It's definitely a brand people are looking for. Ooh, and the zipper pull is really cool. Next piece I really, really like, and it's this, the brand is HEARTBREAK, and it's definitely vintage. It's a size medium, and it's this super cool, like, color block, kind of satiny looking puffer jacket, and I think it looks so cool with the purple and the green. And there's the back, really good condition, can't see anything wrong with it, and it's got snaps in the front. The brand itself, it doesn't seem like the jackets sell for a crazy amount, but honestly, this one is so cool. I might save it for Etsy when I open my Etsy store. I'm gonna list it for $34.99, which I feel like is a fair price for how cool it is. And I'm hoping when we get closer to fall and winter, someone's gonna pick it up because it is so cool. So this next one, the tag is at the bottom, so it was a little hard to figure out. But it is Theory. Oh my goodness, so exciting. So it's a size XL, and it's this really nice hooded wool coat. And I learned, because I was trying to figure out what these closures are called, you know, they have like the longer thing and it goes into the loop. And I figured out it's a type of button, and it is called toggle buttons. So, lesson learned, these are toggle buttons. So super nice. No flaws. I actually already took pictures of it, so I know it's in basically perfect condition. And I'm going to list that for $100 on Poshmark because these actually sell for like $600 or $700 new, which is crazy. I was thinking about listing it for more, but I figured, you know, I would rather sell it, and you know, then someone could have a really nice Theory coat for a really good price. So exciting. Love that one. Definitely keep an eye out for Theory. This next one is a brand that I always tend to grab because people are definitely looking for it. And it's Lucky brand. I don't really grab their jeans. I always grab their shirts if they're in good condition because they do have quite a following. And this one, the sub-brand is Dungarees America. And it's size medium, and basically it's this really nice kind of Western style pearl snap shirt. And there is the back. Really good condition. It's beige. And yeah, looks great. Those pearl snaps are definitely popular. So if you see a pearl snap shirt, definitely grab it. So this next one I think is so cool. It's so unique and fun, and I would wear this to like a Super Bowl party. But basically it's a Corona football jersey, and it's number 25. Probably like that's the year they started or something. But yeah, Corona on the back. It's in pretty good condition. It's got a few marks on it. I'm gonna give it a wash and see if they come out. But yeah, that's a size medium. So this next one's another vintage one, and I think it's really cool because I live in Orlando, but I don't know if other people will. But basically the brand is Andrew Roman, made in USA. And that's a size small, and it is a vintage SeaWorld sweater. So I assume it's for a former employee. There's the back. But yeah, really good condition. The only thing wrong with it is it seems like it's missing a button because there's a hole and no button to correspond. But I don't see any place where there would have been a button. So I don't know if there's just like an extra hole as a mistake, but I'm just going to list it as missing a button because that's the more likely scenario. And that one I'm going to list for $19.99. So this next one is a tour shirt, and it is just vintage, just barely vintage, which is always fun. So it's made in 1999, as you can see from the bottom date, even though the tour was in 2000, but they made it before the tour. So it is a Jersey's brand shirt. It's size XL, and it's for the Judds, who I guess was like a country singing duo. And there's the back. It's for the year 2000 tour. It's got all the cities on it. Definitely there's some cracking on it, but it's in pretty good condition. This next one, it's another tie. It's got a little bit of wear. I mean, you can see the bottom of the tie. It's like coming apart a little bit, but it's a Metropolitan Museum tie, which is really cool. Really nice design on it. It is 100% silk, which is always good. That one I'm going to be selling for, or I'm going to be listing for $14.99, which is interesting that it's being listed higher than the Christian Dior tie, but I guess these just are, more people are interested in them, they're more unique. But yeah, So always keep an eye out for unique ties. You never know. People like novelty ties a lot. This one is super cool and random, and I honestly don't know if anyone's gonna want it, but I think it's really cool. So it's Walt Disney World tag, and it's actually from 2002, and it's from the robotics competition in 2002 at Epcot. And I think it's called First, because that's all I could see. That or this person placed first, but it's probably just the name of the robotics competition. But on the sleeve it says 100 Years of Magic, which is fun. But yeah, so that's a size, one size. Ooh, fun. There's the back, and yeah, on the front it does have that one stain. I'm gonna try to get that out. But if I can't, and I'll just list it in the listing. And that one is going to be listed for $29.99, mostly because it is so unusual and probably very rare. I couldn't find any on eBay. So this next one is a really cool vintage one. Couldn't find out much about comps, but I think I have a good idea of what I'm going to price it at. So the tag is really cool as well. It's vintage LA sportswear. It's a size XL. And I love when the shirts have dates on them. So this one is from the 60th All-American Soapbox Derby in Ohio, and on the sleeves it's basically the American flag, which is really cool. And that was actually what caught my attention first. Someone actually threw this back, which I always think is so interesting when people, you know, who knows what people are looking for? They're not looking for what you're looking for. That's all I know. And there's the back, and it says that it was in 1997. Which is always great to have a date. It's got all the names of people that competed. There's a little bit of marks at the top. Gonna try to get them out, but if I can't, you know, not a big deal. Just include it. And that one I am going to list for $24.99, which I feel like is a pretty good price for like how unusual this is, and it's a vintage t-shirt. Next one is a basketball jersey for the Brooklyn Nets. Go Nets, number 34. Last name Pierce, and it's in really good condition. It's this cool kind of like almost animal print, which I don't know if they always have jerseys like that, but it's really cool. And it's Adidas, size XL, and that one I'm gonna list for $19.99. So I just have a couple more. This next one, it's vintage Twiggy. If you keep up with my Instagram stories, you know I watch a fair amount of America's Next Top Model. And she was actually one of the judges on the first season, so I know my Twiggy. But it's a size small, and it's this really cool open knit sweater with like these rose snaps in the front, and it's really nice. It does have a little bit of staining. There's like some stains on the back. If I can find them, yeah, there's one there. So I'll include those in the pictures. I've actually already taken them, which is why I knew about the stains. But I think it's really cool. I think that it's Twiggy brand. I honestly couldn't find any specific vintage Twiggy brand stuff. I'm gonna list it at $22.99, and I feel like that's a fair spot because this does seem pretty rare, considering I can't find anything about it. And then this is my final piece, and when I grabbed it, I thought it was just this really cool structure in the front. I don't know if you can really see, but it's basically got this like structured, almost bodice bandeau thing. But the brand is Stone Cold Fox. This is actually a really good brand, made in Los Angeles, and it's a size 2. But this is what it looks like. It's this really pretty bohemian top. It's kind of off the shoulder there, and it's got really nice detailed sleeves. And there's the back. It's a little wrinkly, and it does have a couple stains. Let me see. Yeah, there's like a little one here on the sleeve, which I've already taken pictures of it, so I can include that in the listing. But honestly, it's in pretty good condition, and I guess these sell for a lot new. So that one, it would have been about $300 new. I'm gonna list it for $65 on Poshmark. It's super nice. I honestly was planning to keep it for myself before I found out it was worth that much, but now I'm definitely gonna sell it. But yes, so that is everything that I got at the outlets. I spent $50 for 36 pounds. My total list price is actually going to be $1,265. So I just like to give you guys a little realistic view of how much things end up selling for, what things you should be looking for. You know, a lot of my sales are low price things. Every now and then I get a high price thing. That's awesome and exciting. But, you know, I would much rather have low sales than no sales. So I hope that you guys found all of this informative and helpful. I definitely want to be more informative with my videos moving forward. I don't want to be showing you things that I don't really know what they're worth and things like that anymore. So I will be doing more research before I do these videos. If you did enjoy this video and you like the format, please do like and subscribe, drop a comment. I really do find that so motivating, and I really, really do appreciate it. Like, it does really mean a lot to me to hear from you guys and get likes and things like that, and new subscribers. Really lights my day up. But yeah, thank you guys again so much for watching, and have a wonderful day.